Hey everybody, today I want to show you guys a cool little trick that I've been using ever since I've really started making maps all the way back to Far Cry 2, and it's this little trick of adding an item bank on the outside of your maps. And this is really useful, especially in Far Cry 5, where we were given thousands upon thousands of objects to use to create our maps, which is excellent for creativity purposes, but it can be kind of tough when you're new to the map editor. You know, even someone who's experienced with it, I still had to go through and learn where everything was. And even now that I've memorized where most of the things are in the map editor, I still use this technique. So it's proven to be effective and held up along, you know, like I said, all the way back from Far Cry 2. I still use it. So I'm hoping that this helps you guys out. If it's something that you've never thought of, you know, I'm sure it will be useful to you. If you like this tutorial, don't forget to subscribe. And all right, so let's get right into it. So the idea of this is basically creating an item bank. And, you know, the way this works is you basically go into the map editor, get a general idea of where you want your map to go. Let's say I want to build a town, right? So I'll come into Far Cry 5, structures, residential, and houses. Now, what I would do is I would go through these houses and I would find any house that I think looks cool or that I may use in my map. You know, a lot of the objects I end up putting out here, I don't end up using and just delete in the end, but it's still helpful to have them there, you know, so Cabin Abandoned is the name of this one. Cool, I might end up using that. I'll put it in. This one, I may end up using that. You know, you get the general idea. You just go through and anything you think you may use, just go ahead and put it in and put it out here on the side of the map away from anywhere you're going to be building. You know, so I'll make this quick. You guys get the general idea. So go through the menu once, you know, put in anything that you might use. And, you know, you may think that's counterintuitive to have to go through the menu, place a ton of stuff that you may end up not using, but it's really not, because you take 20 minutes in the beginning of your map making process, go through, find all the objects you may use, and you have all of them sitting out here right in front of you. So let's say I'm building a street in a city, and I say, oh, you know, crap, I need an intersection sign. Okay, boom, got one right here. Go ahead and copy it. By the way, you just select it and write on the D-pad to copy objects if you didn't know. Go ahead and copy it and throw it right in my street. Okay, I need, you know, a highway sign. It's right here. I'll go ahead and throw it in. It eliminates the whole process of having to dig through the menu and find those objects if you have them all right here. You know, like I said, take the 20 minutes in the beginning of the map making process, put in any objects you think you might use, and I promise you it will save you hours of digging through the menu in the long run. You know, so I could sit here and place hundreds of objects, but you guys get the general idea of this. It's something that I think could help even people who have memorized, you know, like me, I've memorized almost every object in the Far Cry 5 map editor through using it. I still use this. It's still faster to go ahead, place them all in the beginning, and they're right here in front of me. And it especially helps where, you know, if you notice on the Far Cry map editor, when you go to spawn things in, all you get is this little picture of the thing, right? It's a lot easier when you have it sitting right here in front of you. You get a great idea of the actual size of the object, what it looks like, if it's truly going to look good in your map. So there's a lot of positive benefits to using this technique. I hope that it helped you guys. If it did, don't forget to subscribe, leave a like. I will be releasing more tutorials soon. So thank you for watching.